Okay, students, now we proceed toward the assignment 2.3. Okay, here we show the rectangles, triangles, squares in the form of rows or column by using the dots or make the rectangle or triangles. First sum is represent the following number as rectangles. First is 6. Okay, we have to break it into 6 is 2 multiply 3. Okay, so it represent the rows and it represent the columns. Okay, you always remind in your mind that rows always be less than the column in each sum when we have to make the rectangle. Okay, so you also read that rows always less than the columns, and rows are the horizontals and columns are the verticals. So we count that. First of all, we count the rows, 2 rows. Okay, so one, this is the 2 rows. One is that row and that is the second row. Okay, so next is we have to count the columns. 1, 2, 3. 3 columns. Okay, so 2 rows and 3 columns are the verticals. So here we represent the form of rectangle. You will see rectangle is in that form. Okay, so but we have to show by the dots, like in the same way they shown in the book. Okay, now the second part is 10. How we show the 10? Multiply by 2 multiply by 5. 2 are the rows and multiply by 5. And here why we don't take here 5 and here 2? Because row always be less than the column. So that's why 2 rows. One is that rows, one is that rows. But we have to make the columns. Those are 5. 1 column, second column, third column, fourth column, and fifth column. And if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we also make here rectangle, but by using the dots. You also make by the dots. Next is 14. This 2 into 7, 2 rows and 7 columns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have to make the rectangle by the dots, but you also know that the rectangle made in this form. This is length, this is breadth, and length are same, and here breadth are same. So another sums like 14, 18, 15 you have to do by your own self and make the rectangle. Next, represent the following number as square. Okay, now it's different from the rectangle. We know that the square, all the sides are same. For example, this is square. Its all sides A, all are same. Means rows is equals to columns. We have to make, when we first sum is 4. So 4, 2 multiplied by 2 means 2 rows, 2 columns. Hence we show the square, but we have to show by the dots. Okay, next is 9. Next sum is 9. 9 means 3 into 3. 3 columns, 3 rows, 3 columns. 1, 2, 3. 3 rows and 1, 2, 3. 3 columns. Hence we make the square. Next is 16. Then 4 rows, 4 columns means we make by using the 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. This always comes 16 if we count it, and we get the square. Other sum you have to do your own self. If you have a problem in this sum, you can ask to me. Okay. Next is third, represent the following number as triangles. Now we have to make the triangles. First is 6. Okay, the first sum is 6. So we have to making the dots. Triangle is in that form, but we have to show by the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we represent the triangle. Next is 10. We have to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting from these numbers are more, then numbers are going to be decreased. 1, 2, 3. then numbers 2, then 1. Or if we count 3, 3, 6, then 4, it's 10 and it's the form of triangle, but we have to show by the dots. Next is 21. Third sum is 21. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's more. Then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3, then 2, then 1. It's make a triangle. Okay, in that form. So we represent the triangle. Next is 28. Then it's next is 36. Okay, we do the 28. How we have to make it triangle? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 and 28. Means we first take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then it decreases 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and make the triangle. Okay, next is 36. In same way we have taken here 8, then 7, then 6, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. If we count it, 3, 3, 6, 4, 10, 15, 21, 28. Okay, then it's 8, 36. Okay, then it's going to be make a triangles. Okay, just we have to keep it in mind these dots, that how we have to draw it and how we make the 36. Means starting with the large number from the downside, then it's, but you have to also keep in mind the shape of the triangle. Next sum is fourth, using the pattern find. Okay, the first sum is 436 plus 999. Okay, when we make, but we have to doing by the simply. We also know that we write the 99 when we get 1000 minus 1, it always gives 999. And here when we open the bracket, it's come 436 plus 1000, it comes 1436. And when we subtract 1 from it, it comes 1435. Just we using the pattern. This is the pattern which we use in this sum. Next sum is when we do for the multiplication, 1, 2, 5, 6 multiply by 9, 9. It comes, we know that 9 comes also. Here you using the pattern. 100 minus 1, it's also come 99. And when we open the bracket in multiplication, it comes 156 multiplied by 100, it comes 125600. And when it's multiplied by this, it's come 1256. And when we minus it, it's come 124344. Just by making the simple sum, that's why we're using the pattern. Next is 62939 multiplied by 9. When we know that 9 also come, like when we subtract the 1 from the 10, and when we open the bracket, it's multiplied by 8, it's also multiplied by 8. It's come 629,360 minus 62936. Means first of all by multiply by 8, then multiply by 8, and when we minus it, we get this. Okay, so another sum you have to do by your own self.